wouldn't mind trying Double Claw, Rhinar or something. Especially with the Intimidate. You can definitely mess up people's hands a lot more easily. I don't have any Brute pieces against Brutes. Swing Big, end up better. Well, I guess Erase Face is better than some Show of Strength because they can just minus it. Oh, okay. They're Rock Rhino. Interesting. Killer's Grain is nice to see. Sigil's nice to see. Hey, Script Nibble. Yep, stream Flesh and Blood most Saturdays. We'll say most, because I do skip a day here or there. And Saturday being Australia time. Well, they had Sigil as well. So, here you go. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Fatigue Rhino, from the looks of it. Definitely a weird Rhino. Sorry. I need to hold priority then. Is there a way to set it so if I have an instant in hand, it just holds? Because I hate having it on hold. Because that just hurts. I'm very curious to see. I'm guessing it's just block out every 3 turns swing somehow. Huh. Now turning it's a CNC. And not much else going with it. But kind of feels like I'm meant to scap skins. I guess it's just the naked CNC. So the problem is I do want to, go wide most turns against them from the looks of their current deck. The Embrace of Determination as well onto Rock. God, this seems so goofy. I hope I lose. Just so that there's a rationale to look into it. Reaction, so they can't even pitch to this to set up Rock. Beat the same drum. My hands are not great. Yeah, so they are super fatiguey. I guess I have to swing. I don't have to, but... Oh, I'm one resource short. Could probably played the Sigil then, because I don't think they're attacking. There's a show of strength at least. Vigorous Roar, so that's how they get the Vigor for Rock. Oh no, wait, they didn't get any. This is an oddball deck. Yeah, if you could pitch, if this was front, that would be nice. They, they didn't destroy my Vigor. I'm confused. Okay, well that's 10, and then I can still swing, I guess. Problem is, the show of strength by itself, I don't actually think is good enough to fatigue them out. I think my priority is just to get ahead on life. 3, 6, 7. That blocks too much. I don't want the might. I want this into my arsenal, so I want this gone. Blocks of 3. I would have liked to steal their Vigor. That would have been really nice if Vigorous Roar hit. I'm 1 over, but I need to set up a bigger hand in order to do anything. I'm very curious why they didn't destroy it. Ha! Oh, that's cool. So that's how they're doing it. I'm just baffled. I mean, it's a sizable chunk of damage. And you just block out and then wait till you have something like this. So I want to attack every time Tunic's on 2. Because that's when I have my opening. I don't think there's a point in wasting the Tunic. Odd zero list running Van Brace. Small stuff into Rock. Interesting. They have a way to get? Probably not. Not against this rock. I mean, we kind of just play like them. 3-3-2. Wait a turn. So they rocked by Razor reflexing, pitching a blue, floating 2, so they could tunic. Should probably save it for the might, but eh. Question is, do I really care about Nimby? They should block 6 here. They don't. Unless they have defense reactions. That puts us back on even footing. They really need Vigor to land. Next attack. I guess all the next attack stuff that came in Super Slam is really nice. And they're taking all this small stuff so they can give it a go again. Now this is a block 4. We have Pummel. So we need to keep 4 resources. We can only really block with the Overcrowd, so I guess we're taking the hit. Interesting. Hopefully this messes them up. Definitely like seeing meme decks like this, and work too. Well, I guess I have the agility. Race Face might have been better to keep. But basically, we want to force damage now, so yeah, Race Face I should have kept. The Arsenal. Because we want to keep attacking while they have Tunic up. Because that's their incentive to go for Rock. If they get greedy, then we get damage through, and we're happy. Because while they don't Tunic up, they're just going to block out. Swing big. So like here, they just Vambrace, float 2, and then Rock. So, I mean, scaling's fine. We take 7 and gain back 3. That's not what we want to do, because we want to offensive off of Villainous. No, it has to be offensive off of Booze. I have Tunic up. I still need these 2 cards. That's fine, we still get the Boo. Cool. So blue goes into their arsenal, so hopefully it's a shitty blue. Is there any way I can play Sigil if they block this? Yeah. This sets up Overcrowded as a nice block as well. It blocks 7. Well, our life is seen too close though. The unfortunate side. At least we do have a booth the next turn. Hopefully that helps us gap them. Well, I'm just going to go full damage then. They're not blocking. Because their turn is still going to be fairly big. At least we have the 2 bigger boost proc. Villainous Pose is free. Then we have Tunic. I'd like to replay Booze. I'd like to just take their damage. They didn't get scabs, which tells me they don't have a way to get to rock. Great, because it most likely means that it's one attack from them. We just block with overcrowded, and then come back hard. Yeah, I'm glad they gave them 3, and they are proper pieces for the 2 decks, rather than, you know, being limited and being a 2 block. The give and take, floating 2 resources, they have to they have to be able to clear their hand, so I think we just take the 3. I don't think I ever want to help them line something up, because the rock is dangerous. And they have scowling, so I need to dump my hand before they do that. The nice thing is, though, we can KO, whereas they can't, you know, Vambrace to our scowling. We still have 4 block. I don't think I'll get Might another time. Alright, so they are canning our stuff, which does change our play a little. That's fine. Workable. It's a bit annoying because the overcrowded now goes way down. Interesting. Okay, so Mocking Blow is still online regardless of life. We don't have to worry about that. We have 1 resource, so it and a blue is 1 piece. I guess that means we don't need the Villainous Pose anymore, so I'd like to Arsenal it, so it should just be blocked with the overcrowded. I think that's fine. Yeah, the Goon cards are a bit unfortunate. It feels like they needed a condition to create 1 token themselves, like they're just outside the threshold of being usable. Because it's something you can get to 2 iffy. You can get to 3 hardly, right? And it should be at that. It's a goal to achieve, right? So 2 really should be it. So we play Booze, and we just send Mocking Blow. Now, it was a second Cutting Retort, so I don't think we should fear it. Still a 9, and we still save Tunic. Get us out of a pickle. Well, there should have been a few more, like, mixed cards. Well, Vigor might have been too broken for Lieth, but KO having a bit more access to Might would have been nice. Oh, Sigil. Race Face is nice. Alright, offensive behavior is our play. We have 2 Vigor, so this is free and Tunic, so I only have to keep a blue and offensive. So we have 6 block. I'd like to Arsenal this again, so it's 6 block this way. Now, they don't have Go Again for it. What will end up being useful near the end? Probably Rowdy. I mean, there's probably a Razor Reflex coming out. It'll be Razor Reflex, Blue, Tunic, 7. Which sucks, but, you know, it's workable. Or not. So they have the Quicken for next turn. So Villainous. Yeah, Villainous. Offensive. And hopefully they block. And we have a little bit of block coming back. The other problem, I suppose, is if they gave more access to a multitude of tokens overcrowded would be pretty nuts. I mean, it's already pretty nuts. But it'd be even worse. Take your damage, get me tokens. Hopefully it's not the last Cutting Retort. Now Crow, it's real nice. Big is real good too. Alright, they didn't quite get there, but it was definitely a very interesting deck. Vambrace is definitely Cool. To activate rock. No worries. Have fun at work. 7 go again. They still have to clear their hand. I mean, they should be able to output a lot of damage here. We could just block. What am I doing? Flex strength better than Mocking Blow? No. Worse. So we have 3 resources. I want to play that, so we have 1 resource left. So I can play my whole hand if I don't block. So I guess we're just taking the damage and then having a hefty return. It's currently blocking 4, so I can get to 6. I could give Tunic. There's no rationale. I take the 7, see what the next card is. Okay, it's just big into rock. Fine. And then we just block 6. They didn't quite get there, it seems. So Villainous. Then Mocking Blow. We are making a ton of vigor this game. It should be the scaling, but I can do everything at instant, so it's fine. If anything, we kind of want to lose the scaling. It can definitely mess up some later hands. They change it because this was updating before. I guess now it doesn't show the total. They still show the chain, so you can still see what they're blocking with. They're blocking 9. But we still get the chip damage. Well, actually, how much does this go to? So it goes to 10, and then go to 12. We can put +5. But it's still worth. I might stash that, though. As a boo trigger for next turn. Because this just forces them to clear their arsenal. Yeah. I don't think the 1 chip damage is worth it. I think the boo for next turn is better. DNC and a Villainous, beautiful. So, 4 resources, we have 2. I can send Meeps as well. Beautiful. Yeah, there's the scaling, which is fine. So in that case, I get rid of the NIMBY. Can I play Concealed? No, it should just be the NIMBY. God. Oh, rough. That is troublesome. Really wanted it to be a blue. Then we could have sent Concealed. And not Concealed, Command and Conquer. 4 forces a block, but doesn't really do much else for us. I think I should have Villainous posed the Meeps instead. They would have forced more block. What time to be running Cheap Shot? I don't have Cheap Shot, but it would have been nice. Alright, they can still kill us. They have a lot of going in pieces. And we have, like, nothing. Block the 4. Heal some more. Ravenous. How many small go again pieces? Alright, so that. that. Forces 2 cards, and then we still get the chip damage and set up 2 vigor. So we should be able to block out their turn and then still do something. Oh, shame. But that's the way it's going to be, I guess. Very, very cool deck, though. Nice. Never mind. Fearless. So agility, might's gone. Yeah, they can't get to enough resources. We have just a nice big bully. And a meeps as well. So we should be able to go wide enough here. They might run Reckless Swing. Doubt it, but they might. So yeah, meeps first. Then Mandible Claw. Then Mocking Blow so I can buff it. Not Big Bully. So 2 or 3. And then red is 10. Well, the Mandible Claw, I think, does it at this point. Mocking Blow. Suppose we also could have just Bully Tactics them. We so desired. With the Villainous Pose would have been enough. But Mocking Blow it is. If anything, that would have then played around, Reckless Swing. Somehow it lined up. But, there we go. A very interesting match against a very interesting Rhinar. Right? What do they take? Whole bunch of blues, whole bunch of go again. Some interesting disruption. And yeah, Van Brace of Determination just to be able to make rock. But it's really cool, right? With Tunic, you just have to pitch a blue into whatever go again attack you're doing. Very, very interesting deck at that, right?